Hi, Gemini. I'm Pam, and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for July 2019. This month, I'm using the Morgan Greer Tarot deck. And remember, these are general readings, and to get messages pertaining specifically for you, you would need a private reading. This recording is for Gemini Sun, Gemini Ascendant, and Gemini Moon. Please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign because some months they're going to resonate more for you than your sun sign will. And at the end of the reading, Gemini, I'm going to pull another gemstone crystal for you from this bag of gems. I have like 21 or 22 crystals in here, and I'm going to pull a gemstone for you and give you psychic messages from my spirit guides why it would be a good stone for you to work with in the month of July 2019. So all that being said, Gemini, now on to your July 2019 Psychic Tarot reading. First card you have, Gemini, is the Chariot, and this could mean change. It could also be being pulled in two different directions or having to make a choice between two different things. It can also mean long distance travel. Sometimes the Chariot can also mean success of some type. I feel like you want to open up about something about how you feel. And I feel that you are betwixt and befuddled because you don't know whether you should open up and speak up about how you feel about something or if you want to just keep the status quo. Some of you Geminis may actually be pondering this month about making a change in your direction, your career, or some big important change about your life. I feel like some of you are pondering it. And you could be pondering it because of some kind of message or notification or something that you get that sort of starts getting you on this path of like thinking you want to change your path, change your career, change something going on with you. Some of you may even be feeling like, you know what, I've got a lot of smarts, I've got a lot of knowledge and know-how, but I don't want to keep doing this routine or this protocol or this things in this manner anymore, and doing some kind of research, reading up on how you can change something, maybe make it easier for you, or maybe you need more information and more knowledge. And I feel like many of you are going to be able to find this information and knowledge easily. It could be some program that you're on. It could be some program in your computer, some program you're on, some systems or something that you use. And you may feel like, okay, it's run its course. I don't want to do it this way anymore. Now I want to change to do something that way. But even though you're really smart and have a lot of knowledge already in what's going on, there's still more knowledge or something you need because you are going to want to make some kind of change in it. Now, it could be in other forms. Maybe you want to change your relationship, or maybe you want to change your home. But for many of you, it feels more like either something you're doing with work or with your career, or some program or something you utilize or do. That's really what it feels the strongest. And some of you may start to feel like, I got to stand out in the crowd. I can't be like blended in and muddled in anymore. And where are you feeling that way about? Is it like out and about in the dating scene in the singles world? Is it about at your job? Is it your business? Is it your personality, like public persona, if you're a public figure? There's something that you're thinking about, Gemini, in July that you're like, I got to stand out. I got to like be more recognized or more noticed than what I've been. Have to think about that. You're going to be pondering it in July. Next card you have is Two of Rods. This is either partnership in business or partnership in romance. It could also be something you're doing or creating and presenting to the world. Some of you are questioning your place in the world. And some of you are thinking about, like, I get you're feeling like you're on a treadmill, running, 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 running. And are you getting anywhere? I'm not saying you're not. You may be successful. Do not get me wrong. I'm not saying you're not successful. But I feel like for the level of energy and work you're putting into something, you may now feel like, for all this energy and work and effort I put into this, am I really getting anywhere now? Maybe you did before, but maybe you don't feel like anything, like you're not now. And it's a lot of effort and work you're putting into something. And you're wondering if it's going to advance, or you're not getting the payoff you once did from it. You may be getting thoughts of teaming up or partnering up with someone. It could be in a business. It could also be in love. I feel like you're going to put yourself out there emotionally, or put yourself out there on the line more. I feel like you're going to want to either demonstrate your abilities more strongly or in a new way, or you're going to be putting yourself out there on the line emotionally with someone. Could be a new love partner. You could be saying, you know what, I am really into you. I want to be with you. I'm really attracted to you, or I think we'd make a great team. Or you could be saying that to a potential business partner, like, I really feel like you've got it all together. You would be a good partner in a business, and I've got all these smarts. How about we join forces and let's do something together in a business idea? Or you could be doing that in some other manner. But it's putting yourself out there, laying some things on the line, exposing yourself for, it's almost like, I don't want to say you're taking a gamble. It kind of is, but I feel like you're like, you know what? I've got all this in here, what I think, what I feel. I'm just letting it out there and let the chips fall where they may. I do get that feeling. Now, be careful though, because Mercury is in retrograde this month. I don't know the exact dates. I say that a million times. I don't know why I don't look it up before I start these videos, because I just know it's in July. And for, I think, most of the month, actually, maybe the whole month. So just be cautious of that. Doesn't mean it's a bad time to say anything. Just know that what you hear in response, or how people respond in July, might look a lot different and be either for the better or the worse once Mercury goes direct. It may change from what you hear at that time. I really do feel that some of you are really going to be displaying your knowledge and know-how, whether it's to a potential business partner or to something in work, or even displaying your emotions and love towards someone. This is the areas that are coming up here from you. You had a lot of things come up with this Two of Rods. Look, you got the star. That's good. Spiritual blessings, answered wish, answered prayer, spiritual blessings. God, the universe, angels, spirit guides, they're hearing your hopes, dreams, wishes, wants, and prayers, and they're giving you some kind of spiritual blessing. I feel like you're going to start feeling like some things in your life are really more grounded and even maybe more stable than they were before. Now, some of you may say, well, why is that? I just feel like it's from these things coming up here, these choices and decisions you're going to make, the things your cards feel intertwined to me here. Sometimes they do feel that way to me, and sometimes they don't. This feels intertwined, your Chariot with the Two of Rods and the Star. If you're a public figure, don't be surprised if somebody doesn't want to invest in you. They may want to give you a TV show, a radio show, or back you financially speaking if you're a public figure, or if you have some interesting business. You could be getting backing here. Well, even if you're not a public figure, it could be in some other venture. But I get like supporters, backers, that kind of energy is coming up here with this Star card. Some of you may even have some kind of press conference or make some kind of video or something that's going to describe and explain what you're going to do. So if you have your own website, you may be promoting it somewhere. If you're on YouTube, that may be where you're promoting it. It could also be if it's big time stuff, you could be having a press conference or a commercial or something on some kind of interview or something where you're going to announce your plans of what you intend to do. I feel like you're going to receive some accolades, praise, high compliments could be coming to you in July. You've got, like, I really do feel like one of your answered wishes or answered prayers is blessings of new partnerships being formed. Again, whether it's a business partnership or a love partnership, it's going to be different for all of you. And if you already have your own business, this star card could be expanding and growing what you're already doing. Something you're already involved in could be like jump up to the next level, could expand and have different branches or different avenues to it. You could be branching out. So you've got expansion here, business expansion, and it doesn't even have to be business. It could be whatever you really wish for to grow and expand and become bigger and better than ever. That kind of thing is happening for you here in July. So the next card you have is the High Priestess, and this could be you with your own psychic ability and your own intuition kicking up. It could also be your highest spirit guide coming in to give you a message here today in this reading, or it could also be that something is being kept secret or hidden from you or by you. You could be hiding something and keeping something secret, or somebody else there could be hidden things here that you don't know about. You may be thrown off a little bit in July. You may feel like you're challenged by people and their ideas more than you ever have been before. You're really being driven to make your mark in the world and to make a name for yourself strongly. And that could be in a career you're already in, or a business you want to start, or I don't know, in some way. It's like time to really step out into the limelight, make your presence known. Don't stand in the shadows. Be in the forefront of things, not in the mix. Wanting to stand out. That came up before with the Chariot. That message is coming up here again with the High Priestess. If you have any contracts or documents or negotiations or paperwork, legal paperwork you have to deal with in July, make sure you look over it really super, super carefully. You may be dealing with contracts, documents, any kind of legal paperwork. Read the fine print, look it all over very, very carefully, especially because, as I've said already, which you've heard it before, I'm saying it again, that Mercury is in retrograde. So you have to be extra careful about that kind of thing. You are going to come out of the closet in some way and reveal something that you had kept under wraps. It could be something personal about yourself. It could be about thoughts, emotions, and ideas. It could be about a new product or service or idea or plan that you are going to execute and you've been working behind the scenes. There's something you're being revealing about in July. There is. But, because it's a general reading, Gemini, it's going to be different for all of you what that big reveal is going to be coming from you. I feel like you're revealing it, not somebody revealing it to you. If you start any new venture or or make a proposal at your current place of work, or come up with some new brilliance, it's going to really catch on. Whatever you do, if you already have some business going and you add new products or new services, it's going to catch on. If you want to institute some new method or some program at your place where you work, it's going to catch on. Could even be something you're introducing to yourself, a new program, a new thing for you to work with or use or do. It will really catch on with you. So that also comes up with the High Priestess. Your last card of the reading for July is the Queen of Rods, and this is a fire sign female. It could also be a male. This would either be a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. It could also be you, Gemini, if you have a fire sign as your rising or moon sign. You're thinking things out together. You're working things out together. You're talking about details of things together. There's a lot of communication and exchanges of ideas between you and the Queen of Rods in July. They're talking to you about your self-esteem, your self-worth. They're boosting your ego. Whatever conversations you have here, it's positive. It's not a negative. They're starting over with a clean slate. They're wiping the slate clean. They want to start from a clean spot. So, in their life. So, for some of you, this could be a potential love partner or a new love partner you're getting intertwined with, or somebody you're already in a love relationship with. For some of you, it's a friend that becomes like more intertwined with you as an associate in some way, maybe a business partnership. Could be this Queen of Rods is coming up as a couple different people, which always happens when a court card shows up in these general readings on YouTube. The Queen of Rods thinks you're on target, you're on the ball, you've got the right idea. Stay the course, be true to yourself, be on point with your plans. That's what the Queen of Rods is looking at you like and thinking about you in July. You may feel like they're long-winded. They may take a long time to get to the point. They may go round in circles a lot. You look at them, I feel like you like them. I don't feel that you don't, but I see you looking at them like their energy, you feel like their energy is different than yours, and that they may have some unique and off-the-wall ideas. They really, when they make a decision, they stick to it and get to the point, like they're kind of abrupt. But when they make a decision, even if it doesn't make that much sense to you, they follow through with it. So you're looking at them like, I feel like you're on board with them quite a bit, but I feel like their energy is a bit confusing to you as well. So because you see them doing well and having successes and being able to be very decisive and stick to the point, stick to their purpose and their goals, but their goals may seem like a little far out to you, or like, wow, like something you wouldn't have thought to do, but then it seems to work out for them. They may drive you a little crazy or nutty at times. I don't know, but I don't feel like you don't like them. I feel like you do, but you just are like, it's like we're dealing with apples and oranges here. Unless this is your rising or moon sign. And if it is, this could be the dichotomy in you where you're like, you feel this way, you feel that way. This could be your like, struggle. If you have a fire sign as your rising or moon sign, you could have, that's where you may have internal struggle at times within yourself. So now I'm going to pull a gemstone crystal for you and see what is the best crystal for Gemini to use and work with in the month of July 2019. What's the spirit guide? Give me the crystal that's the best crystal for July 2019 for Geminis to work with. Oh, you got Sodalite. Kind of a faded denim blue stone. So remember, when I say work with a stone, I've said this before, I'll say it again. I mean, meditate with it on your third eye chakra, your throat chakra, your heart chakra. Sleep with it under your pillow. Put it in your bra. Keep it in your pockets. If you get Reiki healing, put it on one of your chakras when you're getting Reiki. Get a beaded bracelet or a crystal necklace or something of it that you can wear, and it'll help enhance whatever comes up here. We have to see what my guides say why. It's going to give you the presence and peace of mind to speak the truth, your truth. And anybody that you don't trust, it's going to really enhance your intuition and your wisdom about issues and areas of trust. And it doesn't even just have to be people. It could be circumstances, situations. If you wear it in a bracelet or a necklace, or you have it on your person throughout the day, it's going to really help you to discern areas where trust is needed, where you need to trust something or not. It's going to help enhance you figuring things out to the smallest minute detail. So if you have a lot of things that are going on in July where you've got to, dig down deep and get to the facts and the points of the matter and flesh out the little nitty-gritty details, Sodalite's going to help you do that. And if you feel a little melancholy or blue, or you're not feeling the greatest physically in July, I hear Sodalite's going to help boost you up, boost up your immune system, or boost you up in some way to help you feel better again. It's going to help boost you up. It's also going to help you if you have to write anything or do any work that's lengthy or long, or give any kind of speeches, or write anything, give any speeches or talks. It's going to help you get to the point, shorten it up, so it doesn't go on and on forever. So that could be really helpful to you in July, especially if you're making business plans or projects, or thinking about your goals and what you want to do. And especially if you have to write anything out to explain it to anybody, it'll be helpful for you. So as always, I hope these messages were of help to you, and I hope they made sense. And thanks for watching, and please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell when you subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from me and my spirit guides that you won't see here on YouTube, you can follow me on my two businesses' Facebook pages, The Lucky Mermaid LLC and The Psychic Pastry Chef LLC, and also on my Instagram account at @TheLuckyMermaid_Pam Georgel. In all of those places, I pull tarot cards, oracle cards, look into my crystal, give you psychic predictions and messages. Sometimes they're for the day, but usually they're for a week, a couple weeks, or even a month ahead. So hope to see you over there on my social media and interact with you over there. I look forward to seeing you there. And if you're interested in getting any of the special videos I've recorded, such as, first off, if you want to get a continuation of this reading where I continue on and look into my crystal for your sign for the month of July 2019, you can access those videos for download and purchase by clicking on the link below in the Show More section, and it will take you to my Vimeo videos on demand page for these psychic crystal readings for July 2019 for download and purchase. Also, Saturn and Pluto retrograde is still going on, and I did psychic tarot and oracle card readings where I pulled 4 tarot cards and 1 oracle card from the Angels, Gods, and Goddesses deck. And the Saturn is retrograde from April 29th through September 18th. And Pluto is retrograde from April 24th until October 3rd. So those predictions and messages are going to cover that time period in those videos. Also, don't forget, there's other planetary things going on as well. Jupiter is retrograde, started on April 10th and lasts until August 11th. And I did a psychic tarot and crystal readings for that transit, where I used 2 cards from the Jane Lyle Renaissance Tarot deck and looked into my crystal. Also, don't forget, every year I always do my mid-year psychic tarot update, where I pulled 5 cards for your sign, for each of your signs, and I look into what is going to transpire from June 2019 through to the end of the year, end of December 2019, And those videos are also on Vimeo as well. All the video series are available by clicking on the links below, and they'll take you to those videos on Vimeo. And if you want to just click exactly on your sign and go directly to your sign, you can do that by going to my website, www.theluckymermaid.com. Click on the videos tab on my menu, and there you will see all the video series I have listed that I've done. There's over 1,300 videos I've recorded on Vimeo with all my spirit guides, psychic predictions, and messages for all your signs in a variety of topics. I started that in August of 2015, and I'm still continuing on. So what you would do is you just go to the heading of the video series you want. You click on your sign under that video series, and it's going to take you directly to Vimeo to that video for download and purchase. So I hope you'll find something there that'll give you more insight and information and be helpful to you as you travel through all these energies that we have always going on around us. So I hope you have an absolutely spectacular July, Gemini, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.